Woo! We're up to 4! This is the 4th segment of our streams for Cookie Crumb. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. It is great to have you here. I'm Tiffin the Otter, or Hazelnut Tiffin, or just Hayze for short, or just Tiffin for short, depending on if I'm on Otter at the time. Don't worry, my otter suit is in the queue to be made. Anyway, this is video 4, and what do we do in video 4? Video 4, so video 4 gets a little bit, I have written here, I get things wrong, which is fine. Totally fine. As you can see, we have a perfectly usable and wearable head here. It's got a mobile jaw, it's got all the cool things. There's a good many mistakes in it, which I'll go into when I do my video, when I do my buyer's guide video for this head. But here we are cutting all of our pattern pieces that we made last video out into fur. And let's see if you can spot the mistakes I make. See ya. I still can't get over how much I love these two adoptables. Although the otter has been speaking to me more than the wolf recently, so I don't mean literally. In a drawing mood, so I'm going to lurk. You're in a mood to do some drawing? I could send you screenshots. Yes, please do! I would love to see them. So, what are we doing today? So yesterday, those of you who were here or have joined the Discord server would have seen where we got to. So we got all of our pattern pieces done. So what I'm going to do now is separate these into the colours that I want them to be. Is it in your Discord? Yes, it is. If you scroll up a little bit in the Discord, there are the two adoptables that I recently got. So inner ear, that's white. That is rear. Oh, right ear. Okay. Oh yeah. So that's right ear. So that's the inside of the front. So these are white. Well, I have your DM. It in your Discord. Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, Predator. Nice. Okay. L back ear. L back ear. Cool. So that's goes like this. Cool. Right back ear. So that's back ear. Top of head, back left, and there will be a back right. Yep, back right, cool. And we are, that is right back ear. This is why I learned from doing, the pangolin to write on each one of these what they are. So that's right back ear, so that goes in this pile, and right back ear. So I think these are our purple pieces. Right, left ear, those are white. That is chin. Whoops. So chin, so that's also white. The apple of the cheeks. I'm going to turn the music down a bit. Is it a bit loud? It feels like the music's a bit loud. What do people think? Yeah, okay. Temple is up here, so I think that wants to be blue. No, music is fine. Okay. I might just need to turn it down on my headset. Cool. My Wi-Fi, however, isn't. It keeps buffering the stream. No! So left temple, that's blue. So we have purple. We have whites. We have apples. the apple of the ears, which I want to split up because I have a new plan for these. After some feedback. Right cheeks, that is blue. Left cheek is for blue. Temple, blue. Forehead, purple. So the purple is going to start up here. The purple's going to start here and sweep back and go around the ear, and then these. I don't know if I should do this bit purple as well. So I don't know, because I do that and the back are going to be purple, and then this bit. I don't know if I want this bit to be purple as well, and then this stripe across here is blue, and then we've got white under here, or if I just want this bit to be purple going up. Let me check the reference sheet I made last night, or this morning, or sometime. That doesn't help. But I'll drop it in AB server when I'm done sketching it. Yeah, cool. Please do. Okay, I'm gonna do these purple. Temple. Yeah. So that puts it. Yeah, that puts it. Purple down to there. Blue is. Yeah, cool. And then we have right cheek. That's right cheek. That goes there. Where's my right temple? Right temple goes there. This goes here. Right cheek. Okay, so then that will go blue across there. Okay. Right. Right, so that's white. And that is a new piece for the right cheek. That goes here, and that is blue. So that's blue. So nose, blue, blue, blue. And then this one, which wants to be gonna just put, so you go there, you go there. A sec. So then this wants to go. hadn't put slashes across this, so there we go. Right, uploaded it. Nice. Right, so that's white as well. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to get a pair of scissors. I'm just going to trim the bottoms of these because some of the ones that go around the bottom of it need a little bit of love. There we go. So this is L and this is R. There we go. Cool. Good. Right. Right, so these are all of our white pieces, and I heard because my Wi-Fi. Oh no! Right. Right. Okay, so inner ear, inner ear, inner ear, inner ear. Yep. Lower chin, chin. So that will go back. That'll be some white going back there, and some white on the inside of the ears. Yep. Good. Now this is. So nose is blue, cheek is blue, that is blue. See what I did there? Hello, Rack Attack. Hello, Raccoon. I don't get it. Right. There. Right. Wow. Okay, so we've got the pieces. These are for blue. These are for white. These are for purple. Am I sure? It's a lot of purple. Unless, do I want this to be blue as well? No, I just decided I didn't want that to be blue. Do I want this to be blue? No. So, right, just going to trim the bottom bits of this off. Anyway, Dilo, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us again after yesterday's marathon of a stream. Hello, as in Allosaurus. Ah! Okay, so, and these are all our purple pieces. Okay. But I'm gonna move this guy so he's just in shot, or it's just in shot here. Right. Okay, so right. I was very lucky last night. I remembered I just happened to have this really nice white laying around. I had this donated to me about 8 years ago. More than 8 years ago. Christ. Right, so, purple. Purple pile going over here. Blue pile. Here. White pile. You're the white pile. Good. And I've got the arrows on them. I don't know how I want to colour the drawing I'm working on. Have you thought about rolling dice? Oh, those are... blue? Yeah, those are blue as well. Cool. And chin. So, we're doing... Right, so, which direction does this fur go? This fur... I actually don't know the best way of determining what direction fur's going in. I think this is going that way. Yeah, it's going that way. So, it's going from right to left. So we want to put the pieces on like this. Cool. Cool. Do I have... No, I don't. Damn it. Right. So one of the good things about using this, all this tape for, one of the best reasons for using all this tape to make these patterns out of is because you get to this point and you're like, okay, so I need to put this pattern down on the piece of fabric. There we go, it's stuck to the fabric now. You know what? Ugh. I'm going to clamp this fur to the table. Okay. Cool, so what we're going to do here is we're going to... Actually, I'm going to do this with... So we're going to trace each one of these pieces, making sure we copy these markings we've put on, these little dashes. These are essential to copy, and copy in the correct places. Because what do? Are you calling Past You a liar? Past You drew these on there for a reason. You would trust Past You, wouldn't you? Well, it's kind of difficult since it's metallic and mostly silverish gunmetal bronze. Ah. So we're going around it as you would expect. Ooh, that's it. This does make it a tiny bit more generous than I'd like, but you know. Yep, there we go. I'm trying not to be too aggressive with this pen because I don't want to like saturate the white fabric. And then we're going to give it a generous like 2 centimeters worth of clearance around it. This is our seam allowance. About 2 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters. There we go. And it's that outer line that we're going to be cutting. And then I'm just going to go L here, that way. I'm going to copy the information off these, just so there's no chance that I'm going to mistake these for the wrong bits further down the line. It's all about trying to. It's that whole like cut one, like measure twice, cut once thing. And now we're going to take these. I use a very small pair of scissors for this because I want to be running these along the back of the fabric, back of the fur, and doing lots of small cuts. And then every time I cut, I'm moving a little bit further, trying to keep the side of the scissors underneath the fur that we're cutting. So we're cutting as little fur as possible. But of course, that's also one of the reasons why I've got such a generous seam allowance, because I want to make sure that we're not destroying the fur pile, which is the name of someone's LARP character, if I remember. Anyway, Yeah, I guess like silver and bronze metallic colours don't really come across on like paintings particularly well. Like flat colour images. Well, it's a predator, so surely you just cover it in the blood of their enemies, right? That's the first part! The first part of this pattern cut! Can I get some emotes in chat from whoever's here? It would, of course, be excellent if they were Armoured Brownies emotes, but that's okay. Oh, by the way, I also decided on the project name for this. This head is Project Cookie Crumb, because we decided it was cookie, but since it's not like a particularly big project, since I'm not doing like a mini partial or any sort of partial for this, I wanted it to be a little less dramatic a name. So, Cookie Crumb. Wait, why aren't I doing this as a mini partial? Surely I've got enough fabric to do some paws and a tail. I probably don't, but I'll check after I finish pangolin, because I've got to do pangolin's paws. Roof the Dilo! Oh wait! Roof is a subscriber! Ah! Suck it, Mom! People do like me! Oh, I've got crap in the fur. There we go. Right. This is such nice fur fabric. It's really weird. Okay, then chin. I say it's really weird because I'm not lying when I say a friend gave this fabric to me like 12 years ago now, because they're like, oh, you're a crafter, I bought this for a school project and I don't need it anymore, do you want it? And just gave me like essentially 5 meters of this white and about 5 meters of a brown. And if you have a look through my my fur affinity, there is a worgen, so a werewolf from like there's a werewolf from like 7 years ago that I did, who I made using the brown fabric they gave me, and I still have enough of that brown fabric to do another full suit if I wanted to. To put it in context, just how much they gave me for free. And one of the other weird things is that not only was it like quite a long time ago, I remember I'd held on to it for quite a while, but already by that point, and like it was a case of, oh, I've still got this lying around, so I'll just use it. So I'd moved house a couple of times, and this must have just stayed with me. So chin. Anyway, Roof the Dilo, how was your night? Oh, actually, Roof, do you have one of those Jurassic Park masks? Because I was getting really confused because I kept seeing them around, and I was like, wow, that must be a really popular resin cast. They must be a really popular creator. And then someone mentioned like, oh, I managed to get it for like only $30. I'm like, what? Who's doing full blank resin castings for that cheap? And then they had to explain to me like, oh no, these are mass production costume pieces, like they're Jurassic Park Jurassic Park merchandise. I'm like, wow, really? Planning on getting one of them soon. Cool, because I was looking at thinking like, should I sculpt some dinosaur resin blanks? But like, if there's like a mass production run of resin blanks going on, which are usable for fursuits, then no, I shouldn't, because a handmade resin blank from me, it would be for a full face or a full head would be well over £100, maybe a bit more depending, and would take about that in materials to make do the sculpt and mold and the castings. So I can't keep up with that sort of overheads. But I do feel like at some point I should sculpt. I should do some resin blanks. But actually, what I'm probably going to do is 3D model myself some blanks. Basically, I'll spend a day or two just doing some 3D models, which can be my quote unquote in-house proprietary models, if that makes sense. So I've got like my Armored Brownies models, and I'm not using the TO ones off Thingiverse. So my masks can be a little bit different. I don't know if I'm going to do that in time for Mr. Sheen's fursuit. I might do, because that's a couple of months. That's a couple of months away until I can start that. Especially because like all of the fur suppliers have shut down for the quarantine, or the lockdown, or lock-in, or whatever you want to call it. I saw some people moaning that the lock-in, the lockdown has a, like, calling it a lockdown gives it like negative PR. Yeah, I want it angled just right so you can see what I'm doing, but you can't see my giant belly, as I'm embarrassed with how much weight I have gained over the last like year and a half. I'm trying. Remind me, was I right when I said Dilophosaurus? Yes, you were fantastic. Playing Ark Survival Evolved has really was really an education for me. I had so many dilos. It was amazing. Right, okay, we are done with that, unless I want to add some spots, which I might do. Where would it be a good place for spots? Maybe the eyebrows? I don't know. I don't feel I'm confident enough to characterize the mask like that without having put prior planning into it. And also, we're already going to have the movable, swappable eyelids. I think that's going to be quite cool. So you are that one. So you are boop boop L ear. So I haven't played Ark Survival Evolved for quite some time. A bunch of us LARPers used to play it all together on someone's server. It was really cool. I used to play on the Isle. Right. Oh, I jumped on Mr. Sheen's Minecraft server yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it can't have been yesterday. Last night I just played. Planet Side with friends. No, it would have been Friday night. Yeah, okay. That should be all of our white. Perfect. Ooh. Now, our blue. Bleh. Aoi. Aoi, kaze ga imu. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. Right, which way do I think this goes? Is it this way? mostly looks like it's going that way. Or is it going this way? It seems like it's all just going up. Or is it this way? Okay, that way makes it go wavy. That way makes it go wavy. Okay, so we're gonna go with this way. Because it doesn't turn wavy when I brush it this direction. Okay, so. So, let's brush out this side a little bit more. Cool, so. Now we're going to flip it. And it's going away from me. So this goes here. This goes here. That goes there. Do these bits want to be white? Yeah, these parts wanted to be white. I'll put them to one side for a second since I've already got this fabric out. Whoops! Colouring metallic bits are only time consuming, I'll bet. Yeah, and then we cut this along here. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. Despite the fact that we are not goats. Okay, so these are our blue pieces. And they're going away from me. Cool. Where's my pen? There it is. Cool. Right. Oh my god, what is colouring metallic bits so far? I don't know! I just use metallic paint! Right, there we go. I'm neither a digital nor a pen and paper artist. Although I should probably practice a bit of art because I have some ideas that I want to put into practice. I have some ideas that I want to put into practice and to like, you know, present them to people. I think I will need to I think I will definitely need to like art them, if that makes sense. There we go. One snoot. Boop. Boop. I wish I had that option. Yeah. Closest thing I get to that option is closest thing I get to digital art is 3D modeling, and in that instance you just apply a texture. There we go. L cheek, so that's going that way. L cheek. Where's R cheek? That's R cheek, good.
don't do what I just did. I just cut some of this paper, this masking tape with my fabric scissors. So, ugh. I will reprimand myself appropriately. In private. Well, actually, there's an Edgewood spacing piece. Cool, right. I'm actually random wallaby. Hello. I'm actually kind of disappointed the amount of the seeming lack of blue that there is on this, despite the fact that the face is going to be a lot of the face is going to be blue. What have I done wrong? Also, this is the apple, right? Oh yeah, so that goes there. Cool. So that is that way, which makes that one go that way. Cool. Right. Anyway, random wallaby, how are you doing today, good friend? Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum. Cool, and then you are that apple. Ah, cool. Now this one, this is a surprise. I thought I was going to do more blue. I need to think about this actually. And then you are that way, and you are L apple. Right. So it's fluffing time. It's getting close to fluffing time. So my current plan. So hear me out, people. My current plan is from about here down. This nose is blue. Is this color? Is this light blue? And that sweeps back along here to there, and then goes back along the bottom of that part and all the way back to about here. The lower jaw, the lower chin is white, and that goes up here to there and then goes down. And then all of this bit here, all of this bit here, up, around there, around, up, all the way, and then all down the back is purple. The inner ears are blue and are white, and the back of the ears are purple. Should I do this entire head bit in blue, the top of the head in blue, and then just have the back of the head and the back of the ears in purple, and then like do a little cute purple hair piece that comes up here? This is what happens when you're making stuff up as you go along, rather than, you know, working off some sort of reference material. Like the pangolin. Yeah. This is basically using spare material that I got for the pangolin. So it's like not going to waste. My first choice of things to make is not immediately a blue fox. And I hope I am not, and having not like designed this ahead of time, I really hope I'm not like ripping off some people's design, because I know blue characters are actually quite popular. But I don't know. Random wallaby. What? Oh, what icon is that? This is why I haven't started my own suit. Flip switch. I mean, I'm not that worried because, hell, there's video evidence of me just making it and not using a reference and all that. So, to me, all blue characters look alike. Oh! Am I a blue character because I have blue hair? Who do I look like? Who's stealing my style? But then again, I go with natural colours. Not much of a sparkle dog, you say? Are wallabies the ones that poop pubes? Or is that wombats? I know wombats have chlamydia. I'm fabulous the way I am. Hell yeah! Yes! My plan is working! Good! Dragon, good! Let the plan flow through you. Although, I am very tempted to make plan a banned word because planning sounds very much like something against my religion. Ugh. Just like decaf. Ugh. And hand sewing. Ugh. But it's still going to take at least 3 hours to get everything metallic looking. Wow! On that sketch. That's going to look incredible then. You're putting that much work into it. I cannot wait to see that, Dragon. If you want to see the sketch that Dragon is working on, she has shared it in the Arbor Brownie Discord. So pop over there and you can go have a look. It'll be great. I just spend all day watching videos. Koalas. Oh, it's koalas. Okay. Great. Woo. Nice. And make an army walk to their death. Okay, so that's the lower lip. I hope this thing turns out good enough that someone will want it. Just trying to like get the hours in. You know the concept of 10,000 hours? This is me trying to get my hours in for making fursuits. Roof the Dilo is just going to be silent. Either yellow, orange, black and... yellow, orange, black and red, but still working on out the frill on what kind of fur and colours to use. Ooh! Hey, at least you have a persona. I was born with a genetic mutation. I was born without a persona. But Roof the Dilo, apart from some very, very specific instances where we have recovered pigments from certain cells, we don't actually know what colour dinosaurs were. So as long as it is a colour that can be produced by in some way by melanocytes, then they could be any colour. I mean, I'm not suggesting that they're octarine. But there's no reason that they couldn't have been. Because that would be like that. So rainbow dinos could be a thing. They honestly could. Trust me. I used to own a lab coat. used to be a doctor. Figure that one out. That's gonna bug me. So that's R, and this is L. And we want our location marks, Did you know you can just buy lab coats? Yay, colours! Yeah. Oh well, we've seen rainbow dinos today. They're called parrots. That is a very good point. Because remember, dinosaurs are still around just as much as they ever were. I'll take a black and white Argentine tegu, please. I do not know what that is. Dragon. What is an Argentine tegu? There we go. Right. Purple! Okay, post some pics from my walk. I would be insulted if you didn't. I love people sharing things. I think that's awesome. And of course, you're not just sharing them with me. You're sharing them with everyone else here. Oh, it's a lizard! Black and white tegus. Oh, they're amazing. Oh, what a... Sorry, friends. We're just gonna go there. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go... Boop. Look at that. Oh! Oh, he coming! Oh, Lord, he coming! Oh! Let's just... Oh, God, it's a tour! Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's so cool! Look at that! Anyway, right, yes, work, actual work. Doing work. Hello, yes, yes, okay. Yes, hello. Oh, that's so cool! I wanna make. Just in case you were wondering exactly, like, how much work those scales were on the pangolin, this is one of the sheets. This is one of the sheets of fabric that the scales were cut from. It's just riddled with holes. Riddled, I tell you. Yeah, but they're kind of like monitor lizards. CRT or T? Are they flat screen at least? Did you get it? Did you get it? I made it. I made a Joak. It's like a joke, only awful. Okay, we don't actually have a lot of this purple. This could be a problem. Let's get the important bits done first. Right, which way is this going? It's going that way. Definitely going that way, so it's going away from me. So, forehead. Where's forehead? Forehead and temples want doing. So forehead going away from me. Excellent. I need to get some proper fabric pens. In fact, at some point, what I might do, I might update I might actually sort out an Amazon wish list, and then if you guys like want to contribute to the streams, I will love you forever and have like stuff that I need. Oh. Well, not so much that I need, because if I needed it, I wouldn't be able to physically do this right now. But it's more stuff that would be good, and then I'll write your name on it. So every time I use it, I'll thank you. Does that count? Because Big Tuna Neil did buy me those. Like someone has bought me a pack of plasters and some cut-proof gloves in the past, because I am a wee bit accident prone. To say I don't really care for my own well-being as well as I ought to might be an understatement, but you know, it happens. Forehead, whatever. Right. First purple one. Yes. Let's put you over here. I do like how the purple and the blue interact. Well, how they look together might be better. A wee bit, lass. You ain't a wee bit prone. See. She says I'm not even a little prone. She says I'm not even a little bit accident prone. So I was wrong. I'm not even a little accident prone. So I think that's fine. I think I'm perfectly safe. Put a dart in this, I guess. Yeah, that works. That works good, having a dart. We have you there, facing away. Have you here, facing away. Nice! I've seen Chip. I've seen you jab yourself with a blunt tool. That's clipped as well. That hurt. I thought I still have a numb part of my thumb where I stabbed myself a couple of weeks ago. But I have a oh, where is it? It's I have a scar on. I think it's there. I have a scar from where I stabbed myself on stream, and someone clipped it because, of course, they did. And yeah, so. But yeah, I was using a blunt tool to remove some material from a 3D print, and I slipped, and physics. I am very lucky. It went surprisingly deep, but I'm very lucky I didn't get any lasting damage from it. When I stabbed my thumb recently, my entire thumb went numb for like a day, and I was really worried that I just cut the nerve ending that goes all the way to the end of my thumb. Wasn't it Crims? Crims is the only one who ever clips things around here, so yeah, of course it was him. We've had a lot of clippable moments lately, and none of them have been clipped, which I'm okay with, because hell, I'm not here clipping things, am I? Because I'm just working, is my excuse. I ain't complaining. Maybe a little. It gives something for new people to look at and go, what is this idiot? How are they still alive? How has Twitch not banned them yet? And the answer to those questions are, what is this idiot? Totally, 100% human. I am made of human organs. I contain human blood. Next question. I don't know, pick your poison. Am I the least furry or the most furry non-furry? Dand88, hello, how are you doing? Oh yeah, I should also... But this... L. R. That way. Oh, right. Yeah, pretty sure Revitic is bannable. I checked the terms of service. It is not. I read through the Twitch terms of service. And sculpting an imitation phallus is not against the terms of service. But just in case, anytime I did it, I did put the mature content warning on the stream. Show him Reaper Dick! No! No one wants to see that. That is a relic of the past right there. I might do the back of the ears in blue, since I'm running low on purple. I'm not a fan of compromise when it comes to crafting. You might have noticed from my like the fennec ears I'm doing. I'm not a fan of. I don't do things by halves. You know what? You know what, guys? If we hit 10 viewers today, if we get to 10 viewers, I will... Oh god, I just found a load more of this purple. I am not short of purple. Okay, stop using scraps, you idiot. Yeah, if we hit 10 viewers, I will tell the story of why I sculpted Reaper from Overwatch but as a penis. And I will show you it, the sculpt. Because I never finished it, yet I did mean to. Or if we get a subscriber. If we get a subscriber, or we get 10 viewers, I will tell you the story of Reaper Dick. "10 viewers, a bit of a stretch, isn't it?" Yep, exactly. How about that for incentive to share the stream? That's what we call engagement. I'm good. Contemplating going back to sleep. Oh, Dan, what time is it where you are? I mean, good morning, I suppose. That's right. I'm holding you all hostage for a good story. Right, so these are the back of the head. Do I want the inner ear to be white or blue? I think I want it to be white, but once I've got everything sewn out and I do a dry fit of all the fur pieces, we will like get to see what a provisional look of what this will look like furred. Yay for Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, you are all stuck with me now. I am your streamer now. I'm the streamer now. I mean, literally, so. Rue Design Official started following me. Ooh. I don't know what that is. Sounds official. Eh. Basically, no account that calls themselves something official is ever the official. Ah. Oh, we've actually gone down a viewer, so uh-oh. Basically, if we hit 10 viewers, you guys need to yell at me. And then I will use that as an excuse to take a break, and we will have a story time. So these pieces are the back and the top of the head. Of course, at some point as well, we need to figure out the mantle. I will scream at my phone when that's happening. So yeah, at some point we need to figure out, like, are we giving this thing a hairstyle? Because I have some bright pink. I'm halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. So yeah, at some point I need to figure out, do I want to give this thing a hairstyle? And like, will I do that out of a tuft of purple on top? Or will I, and I still have 2 hours of shaving ahead of me. Or do I want to use the bright pink fur that I've got on top? Washing dishes to AB singing. Washing dishes, washing dishes. Gonna take some dishes, put them in the sink bowl, washing dishes. Washing dishes, washing dishes, washing dishes, washing dishes, washing dishes. I got my ticket for the washing bowl, one with the soapiest of suds. It's got knives, it's got spoons, it's got salt shakers to give you high blood pressure, and it sure would be prettier with you. Washing dishes, washing dishes. I'm gonna be washing some dishes. I'm gonna wash them in the sink. I'm gonna wash them in the bath. Oh, I'm gonna wash them on a path. But really need to remember to do it after eating instead of waiting. Yeah. Can I still do that? If anybody recognises that song, when I say the words "Can I still do that?" you might know what I'm talking about. Oh God, what was it? This is a bit too small for it. Do I have something bigger? Do I have something bigger? Will this do? That's probably not a good idea. Will this do? Maybe. So it was. Oh, I need to. Oh, I broke it. I need to look that up. I need to look it up again and like just to figure out how it was done. I cannot. Oh, I used to be able to do that. That used to be my like party trick. The cup song. Because it was like it was no, so it was clap clap bum bum bum. Oh, I'm gonna have to relearn that. I hate it when I forget useless skills. I'm a creature made up almost entirely out of useless skills. You know what idiot knows how to lockpick? This idiot. Will that ever come in useful? No! Do you know what idiot is qualified to drive a to pilot a rigid inflatable boat? This idiot. I have a scuba photography qualification. I love random pointless skills, which is one of the reasons why I really love it when people show up and share the stuff they're doing. Dan, you could be maximising the fur if you place things differently. I could be doing a lot of things. One of the troubles I have is I can't place things too close because I don't want their seam allowances to overlap. But also, the fur, they all have to point in a very specific direction. Because the fur itself has a direction to it, so I have to make sure, that they are all facing the same direction. So I can't be as tessellative. Is there a word for that? Is there a verb? I can't be as tessellating. I can't be. Is there an adjective? What is the adjective form of tessellate? Is there an adjective form of tessellate? I can't be as tessellative as I would like. I mean, Dan, you are correct. I could definitely be like putting more time into the planning, the arrangement, all of that, and I could probably eke out maybe tens of centimeters worth of extra material on the end. However, the amount of effort that takes versus like the time reward of that, I'm not entirely convinced it's worth it. And also I don't want to say I don't care, but like I would rather be using that time in making than spending time optimizing. Especially since like I'm not close to running out of this fabric. I think it's better for my mental health that I'm just doing rather than fascinating over getting things exactly right. If I were making 10 suits in a row out of like a bunch of fabric I bought, then yeah, I would definitely need to optimize everything so I'm like making maximum profit and all of that. But right now, we're just having fun. And I love it. I posted some progress. Oh, hell yeah. I need to see this. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Has Spooky killed it? Remember, everyone, there is the Discord server. Oh, ooh, ooh. I just saw the photos from your walk. Where do you live, Roof? I don't remember if you said yesterday. Oh, that looks incredible. That looks incredible. Dragon. Right. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. You're gonna take my heart. No matter what we do, I still be there for you. Poke your eyes out games. Hello. What is that? What's that tick? Verified. Oh, okay. I didn't know verification was a thing on Twitch. Boop. Okay, there we go. And that is the top of the head. I'm actually thinking, I'm honestly thinking, because right now I've got it, so, actually, wrong camera. So right now, I've got it, so, yeah, it means I'm shiny. Sweet, so you're rare. So I've got it, so the purple sweeps all the way back down. What I might do is just have the purple come to here and go around, so it's just a cap on the top, and then I can, like, turn that into a hairstyle. Does that work? I don't think that works. Never mind. I'm going mad. That's fine. Anyway, welcome, Poke Your Eyes Out Games. Hello. Okay. Where is my mouse? Salute! It looks like the minions from what's it called? Wander Over Yonder. Your little eye icon. The minions of Lord Hater. Yes! Hate's great, best villain! Hate's great, best villain! Hate's great, best villain! I love that show. That was so cool. I always described it as like the Disney version. What's the holy white base he made out of? I am lost on that one. Go look up Wander Over Yonder. I describe it to people as being basically a Disney children's version of Rick and Morty, as it is just chock full of weird and wonderful sci-fi references and weird and wonderful worlds, but instead of going there and exploiting the crap out of them and making jokes, they go places and help people. But they're still weird and wonderful worlds, and the characters are lovely, and it's got a great theme song, and I miss it. And it didn't get more. It only got 2 seasons, but the villain in the 2nd season was really cool, and it's got a good song. Anyway, I saw a question and I didn't answer it because I am a scrub. Oh, Poker Eyes Out Games, thank you for the follow. Remember, people, 3 more viewers. If we hit 10 viewers, I will tell you the story of Reaper Dick. That is Reaper from Overwatch, and that is, and that is exactly what you think. 3 more viewers or a subscriber. Anyway, Catcadia, welcome. Once I finish, so these are the last pieces I need to. Cut out. Once I've cut these out, I will walk you through the head as it is today. It says 9 for me. It says 7 for me. Oh, let's. Let me just poke some other buttons. Hey, bum ba dum bum bum. Hey, bum ba dum bum bum. Let me stream manager. There we go. Stream manager says hidden. Okay. No, it doesn't. It says stream manager says 7. I don't know what's accurate. I've only been doing this for 6 years. How am I supposed to know? It's not 6 years. It's more like 5. It's more like 4. 4.5. Let's call the whole thing off. I got 9. Okay, you both got 9 then. That's fine. Anyway, Catcadia, are you still here? Reef Daddy, hello. What is that as an icon? Re-like for lurking. I don't know. Reef Daddy, hello. You a shark? Plastic or foam? It is plastic, but I'll walk you through the head and how I got to this point, because we did everything on the head yesterday on a goddamn 5-hour long stream. We got up to the point where we had the pattern yesterday on stream. So right, there we go. Here we go. So that should be all of our pattern pieces. We have purple, we have blue, and we have white. So let's walk through this fursuit head, shall we? So this head is the base is a file that I modified and 3D printed from a creator on Thingiverse called Tio. The files they provide are literally just the head section and the jaw. I had to model a jaw joint and then add springs. So the jaw motion is wonderful, if I say so myself. And I had to 3D model my own eyes. So I 3D modeled these, and why do they look a little bit weird? What's all this up here? It's because I went a little extra. Oh, you're the wrong way around. Whoops. I went a little extra. So, for each head, I'm going to do maybe 4 sets of magnetic eyebrows. Or eyelids. So, we'll be able to design, like, this one will just be a little click. This one will just be a little switch. One more person for Repredict. So I hear it tells me I've got it tells me I've got 7 viewers. So I might have to just rely on you, which seems bad.
This should be fun.
Poker Eyes Out Games is now hosting me for 1 viewer, which is presumably Poker Eyes Out Game. 2 more now. I'm just refreshing the stream manager. So yeah, anyway. Where was I? So yeah, this base. So yeah, now it says I've got 8 viewers. So what we have here is, so yeah, this was 3D printed. I designed the blurg. Sorry, I had been a long break. Just had a baby. Oh, sorry, I have been on a long break. What? Why are you apologising for that? I don't. So yeah, so Catcadia, was it Catcadia? Who was asking? Yeah, so Catcadia. So yeah, so we 3D modeled and designed these. So this fursuit will have mobile, swappable like eyelids. So there'll be angry eyelid, tired eyelid, neutral eyelid, and maybe closed. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll have that. I'm really proud of this, and the reason I've 3D printed into it instead of just like gluing magnets onto the suit and then having the magnets go through the fur is because of the distance the fur adds. It actually means that because magnets follow the inverse square law for their power. So the further they are away, the square of the distance is how weaker they are. So they get very, very weak when they're even a little bit further away. So I wanted the mechanical accuracy of having these bits 3D printed. So I know, because these are strong. These will, you need leverage to get these off. You won't be able to just like rip these off. But then there's also, on the back here there's a USB cable. I freaking love magnets, as I'm a theramist. Oh, Thera! Oh my god, I love the theremin! People in this, if my friend Freya was here, she would tell you there is not a project I have done in quite a while that doesn't have magnets in it. I love magnets. I think magnets are fantastic. For some reason, my animatronic vulture, I printed out a base from Pepkura and put it together using 5mm Ava foam, thinking it might have some air holes like the base has. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's be friends, please! Oh, yes! So, why is there a USB cable hanging out of the back of this head? It's because if you plug that into a 1 or 2 amp USB battery pack, it powers a fan in the muzzle. There is a fan inside the muzzle. You can just see where the wire goes, and instead of having to like faff about with batteries or anything, I'm going to include with this head when I like actually set it off and finish it and all of that. I'm going to include a USB battery pack, but of course that means you can charge the head. You can charge the this yourself, so it's a rechargeable USB. Fun fact, Fursuits also make cool USBs. Oh yeah, this is my USB drive that I'm just going to bring to uni. Like, oh, my homework's on here! But yeah, so, be a good way to smuggle data between like proper corporate espionage. So yeah, the idea being that this is easier to maintain than putting like a putting like a 9-volt battery in there, or like a couple of AA's. I think this is better, and this is like a $5, so it's perfectly good. You can recharge it yourself, or it means that whoever's using it can put their own USB battery pack in there if this runs out, or if you run out of power and you have if you're out of power and all you have is your fursuit, you can use your you can take this out and recharge your phone from your fursuit. So yes, that is that's the level of kind of awesome we're dealing with this suit. At least I'm biased. You could fit a Raspberry Pi in there and play sounds. Not in this one, not really. There's not much space inside it, I'm afraid. I'm seeing 8 viewers. I saw 9 viewers for a moment, but I saw 8. I never saw 10. Oh yeah, 9 viewers. We've got 9 viewers. I'm seeing 9 viewers. But yeah, Poke Your Eyes Out Games. Hello. What brings you to this 9 again? Yeah. What brings you to this channel? Because I find when people come to Twitch Creative who are 9. I didn't know if that counts me though. It always does. Yeah. I often find that people come to Twitch Creative are creators themselves in some respects. So, are you a creative yourself? What brings you over here? For the head, the head looks hype. Thank you. I'm actually a big fan of it. I showed it to a friend, and her immediate response was, "Oh, if you wanted that to be a fox, the ears should be a little higher." No! I want my own style! I think this looks cute! I think it looks cute with the ears a little swept back! And you know what? Just to spite her, the next head I do, after the Fennec, is going to have animatronic ears. It's going to have animatronic ears, so they sit up in whatever position I say they sit up. Although, if you guys are new here, you won't have seen the head we're working on after this. I'm a blacksmith. Also made a world record hurler. I make a pile of different things. That's awesome. So yeah, this is the next. In fact, can I get stuff the gym bit? There we go. So now it'll move a bit more along with what I'm saying. So yeah, this is the next head we're going to be working on, and I cannot tell you how difficult it was to pattern these out in such a way that we got that little flick at the end of the ears. That little flick at the end of the fennec ear was so hard. But then in profile, this head, if I like duck down and do like this, I just love how this head looks. I just love how that orientation for the ears looks, because every fennec I've ever seen has the ears go directly up. All of them go directly up and have forward-facing ears, and I'm not like, I don't massively like that. Also, this is the tail for the pangolin fursuit. If you go to youtube.com/armored brownies, you'll get to see this a bit better. But this is these are all hand-stuffed scales going down the back of this pangolin fursuit tail. And in fact, I showed the last video I did on YouTube, a flight fen. This is flight control, please. Yeah, already saw that. Cool. And then we have, in case any of you haven't seen this, I need to get this out of the way anyway, so because the Reaper Dick is actually behind this right now. So, yeah. And then we have technically my first fursuit in 8 years. Good afternoon, Tower. This is Flight Fen EF255. We are ready for departure. Yeah, so technically, this is my first fursuit head in 8 years. I haven't put a fan in this yet, but this is 100% going to get a fan in it. And you know what? Since we have new people here, the number's at 9, but since we have new people here, how about I've been streaming for an hour and a half. How about I have a little break and we'll have story time. Maybe someone new will come in and we'll get 10. Maybe someone will subscribe. Who knows? We'll have a little bit of story time now, shall we? I will tell you. I'll tell you why Roger have said why Ben, this is flight control. Please taxi to runway 3 and have a good flight. So, I'll tell you about Reaper Dick. In fact, we just lost like 3 viewers, so I don't know. I try and show you the goods, and people go away. Anyway, so back when they heard Dick. Back when Overwatch was first released, I was watching the whole BlizzCon thing, and when they did their like preview announcement for Overwatch, something about the world they were presenting clicked with me. I loved it. I adored the whole thing, and I wanted to get on that bandwagon. And the way I did that was I produced the very first Reaper mask for cosplay. I sculpted it, I silicone molded it, I cast it, I put my then boyfriend, now husband, in it. Some of my friends did Dicktober instead of Inktober, so they had to draw a dick every day. I heard about that. Anyway, yes. So, And he, a couple of websites credit the photo of him in my Reaper mask with a very shoddy hood, with an incredibly shoddy hood made for it, and we went down behind we went back behind a local shopping centre to take some photos because it looked all industrial, and some gaming websites credit him as being the very first Overwatch cosplayer, because they're like, oh, look how quickly cosplayers are getting on this, because I did this, and I sold them on Etsy. I was the first person to sell like handmade like Overwatch cosplay stuff, because and weirdly enough, this along with Steven Universe is how I discovered I could make money from my crafting. So cut forward a couple of years, that mold, both because it was the first mask I made, and because I had made so many Reaper masks out of that mold, the mold itself had degraded quite a bit. So I sculpted another Reaper, and immediately I sold 6 of that version of Reaper. I've stopped selling Reaper masks because I made so many of those Reaper masks that the molds degraded as well. So I immediately sold 6 of them. A couple of weeks later, I've just started university, and my boyfriend messaged me saying, I think your mask is in porn! And I'm like, what? Bearing in mind, Overwatch has been out for a little while at this point. Overwatch came out earlier this year. This is like a year and a half after its release announcement. I've played Overwatch to death because I got into the early access. Because little known fact about me, I used to help out and play and train with a professional StarCraft 2 team from Sweden. And I used to do shoutcasting for them, and narration and broadcasting and such. But it was an all women's team that I played for as well. It was really weird. I wasn't even the best person on that team, but I was good at like shoutcasting, broadcasting, and blah blah blah. So, anyway, because of that, I had before the whole Activision Blizzard thing and everything all their admin changed, I had basically press credentials with Blizzard. So anytime new product came out, I got in with the alphas and all of that. So I played a lot of Overwatch at that point. But some of you might know that a company called Brazzers does pornographic parodies of different things. And they released a safe for work trailer on YouTube of oh god, what do they call it? Oversnatch. They released a pornographic parody of Overwatch called Oversnatch, and there was a safe for work trailer shared before it was launched on YouTube. And my boyfriend at the time messaged me saying, "Oh my god, I think your mask is in this." I'm like, no way. Bearing in mind, this was like a month or two into my brand new university experience, and I was out on the beach because I went to university in Bournemouth, which is a beach town in England, which has better beaches than any of the beaches in France. Which literally, like, there was a whatever. We've got really nice sandy beaches here, and I was out with them. And I'm like, some of my work's in porn, I think. So I quickly bring up the YouTube video and I watch it. I pause it when Reaper comes out, and I'm looking at that mask, thinking that can't be my mask. And I'm looking at it thinking, that's one of my masks. I made that mask because it was Reaper and Widowmaker, and Reaper comes out wearing wearing a Reaper mask that I made and posted out weeks ago. Now, I'd only sold 6 of these at that point. I could have probably gone back through my orders and figured out who was the porn actor who bought that for this role. But then one of the charges, it's incredible. Got a link. I'm not sharing that here. It is technically safe for work, but if you just search Oversnatch, it will. Maybe Dragon will share it, and I'll make sure they're not banned. Yeah. But either way, so yes. That was bizarre. That was absolutely bizarre. So I was streaming at the time, and I was chatting with people. At the time, and I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. Like, the only way this could be a legitimate porn parody is when the actor playing Reaper gets his little Reaper out to do the dirty. The only way I would accept it as a legitimate porn parody is if Little Reaper comes out to play and his dick has a Reaper mask on it. So, as an artist, the only way I could deal with these feelings, this I can't believe my mask is being used in porn. I can't believe my cosplay work is being taken and used in porn. It is the most high production thing any of my work had gone to at that point. So, I sculpted this. And I've always meant to finish the details on this and do a mold of this so I can do it up as an actual working piece. Die, 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 die. So this is how. I don't know, is Poke in the Eye Gaming still here? I don't know, I don't know why I did this, but this is the only way I could, will it have a speaker? No, it'll be floppy and silicon. But I sculpted this 3 years ago now, and it's just hung out in the studio, so. But, yeah, there is one little kicker. There's one kicker to this entire story, though. Many of you will know Jim Sterling. Yeah, he's a video game. He's a computer game. Oh, he's a games journalist. Because he's a games journalist, he reviewed Oversnatch. There is a review. There is a video of. There's a video of Jim Sterling reacting to Oversnatch. It's safe for work. I don't feel comfortable watching it all the way through because I just don't feel comfortable watching that sort of thing. And also I have only seen the trailer for it. I've not actually watched the porn because I have zero interest in that. I'm very sorry. So I have not watched it. But there he reviews it and he goes point by point. What his actual reviews states, and this is verbatim, and then the actor such and such a person comes out dressed as Reaper wearing a perfectly adequate Reaper mask but not much else that links him to the character's costume. So that's right, you heard it. Jim Sterling says Armored Brownie's masks are perfectly adequate. Perfectly adequate. Milk in that praise. That poor, tiny amount of praise. That milk toast positivity lavished upon not much. And that is why The channel mascot is a penis with Reaper's head instead of a glans. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. One take! Sorry. If any of you get that joke, I'll be very impressed. One take! Right, so. Guess what we do now? Well, actually, yeah. Right. So, yeah, it became a running joke. So, what we're going to do now is. We're going to lay out a bunch of this. And I just got some fur in my eye. Ah. So yeah, in case you were worried that we weren't all utter nut jobs here. That's right. That goes there. That goes there. I'm sure it's that way around. Yeah, so you go like that. You go like that. Yeah, cool. Top of the head. 10 out of 10. Nice. And you go... looks like it's got a mohawk. I know, right? You go there. Sure that's that way around. It's got to be that way. And then you're the L back, so you're there. I'm not going to try that. You're here, so you are right back, so you go. You're like that? No, you're like that. Okay, cool. So, yeah. You go like this. Excellent. So that goes like that. That goes like that. Okay, yeah. And then... you're right. Yeah. So you go... okay, yeah, that bit goes over the eye. Take these out. So then, yeah, that goes there. Okay, that goes there. And then we have left temple, forehead. And then this goes here. And then that bit goes, so you are right, so you go here. So that goes there. And then we have a bit that goes, that you are right cheek, and then that goes there. Okay. Do we like this? See you later. Oh! Have a good day. I like this. The only other option we have is to make this part blue, so it's just a mohawk. What is that? Haha, goose. So yeah, the only other choices we have, like, this bit blue, so it's like a purple mohawk. Or, we can have this come around to have this bit here blue. Bearing in mind that this is blue, this is purple here. Those are our options. I mean, I do kind of like that.